Now, your Sam Lehman Sports Desk with Kurt Pegler.
State championship Saturday for a pair of area schools, a soccer team and a softball team, each seeking their first state titles. Notre Dame soccer takes on Chicago St. Ignatius for the Class 2A state championship. First title game appearance for the Irish. Ava LaFollette looks to get the Irish on the board in the first half. She gets free, gets off a good shot, is turned away. The game is scoreless at halftime. Second half, LaFollette creates another scoring chance, takes a shot, that's stopped. Shane Larson shoots off the rebound, but that's stopped as well. So we're still scoreless. 4 minutes to play. St. Ignatius, free kick. That is stopped by Riley Beard, but the Wolfpack score on the rebound, and that's the only goal of the contest. A heartbreaking loss for the Irish, 1-0 in the state championship.
Obviously, we're upset and we're sad because we didn't come out with the win like we really wanted to. But honestly, I'm so proud of us because we were the first Notre Dame women's team to even make it to the final. I'm proud of us, but very sad that we are done playing together.
We knew we gave it our all and did everything we could. Even though it's not the outcome we wanted, we know we made history still. And coming off this, we just know next year we're going to push one more step harder to get to that.
Notre Dame finishes second in the state, the best finish in program history. Leroy softball plays for its first ever state championship. The Panthers take on 37-1 Carrollton. Morgan Fleming singles to left. She had a pair of hits, in fact, 2 of Leroy's 4 hits for the game. But Leroy just couldn't muster any offense on Illinois State recruit Lauren Flowers, who had 6 strikeouts and improved to 20-0 on the season. Carrollton's Hannah Eulis hits a homer right over the top of us in center field. Carrollton wins 10-0. Leroy's the state runner-up with its school record, 35 wins.
This team is very close with each other, and that's all that matters. And we just stuck together, and I'm just so happy with the way it turned out. Win or loss, we're here for each other.
Leroy's second-place finish is the best in school history. State baseball tournament, Eureka's in the Class 2A third-place game, and the Hornets are buzzing early. A 2-hit game for Isaac Schaefer, a solid hit to center that scores Mason Stoller. That's two players, part of an 11-player senior class for the Hornets. Here's another senior, Tanner Wiegand. He connects on an RBI hit to left. He knocked in 3 runs tonight. And Cohen Allstott gets in on the fun with an RBI hit to the gap in left center, bringing in another run. The Hornets with a 9-3 win. They are bringing back a third-place trophy to Eureka, the best finish in program history. Pawnee beat Lexington in the 1A baseball third-place game. The Minutemen, therefore, will take 4th place. And 2 area teams are within a game now of playing at next weekend's large school baseball state finals. Normal Community in a wild 4A sectional title game with O'Fallon. The Ironmen down 4-0, then rally. Max Heineman digs in and he rips a shot up the middle. This is a single that scores a pair of runs. Suddenly, it's a 4-3 game, and they've got some momentum. And then look at the hustle here from Andrew Nauer. The wild pitch doesn't get too far from the catcher, but Nauer scores head first on the slide, and we're tied at 4. Heineman was a one-man wrecking crew. He destroys this pitch for a 2-run homer to left. He knocked in 5 runs for the game. It's now 8-4 Normal. And then in the 7th, O'Fallon's threatening. They've got the bases loaded, but Luke Clunky slams the door on the game with a strikeout. 10-8 Normal Community. The Iron rally to win the sectional championship.
Early in the season, we had a couple games like that. First game of the season against Morton, we came down big, and that kind of brought us together, and we know we could do this from the beginning of the game, even when we got down. We were still up the whole time.
I just love the fact that we went down early and we didn't flinch. We got right back in it. Even when we weren't scoring, we were swinging the ball well, stealing the ball well, running the bases well. We fought to the end.
Playing a Monday Super Sectional for the right to go to state. Washington in a sectional title game against Morris, and the Panthers had a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning, and they add to that lead. They load the bases, and Cam Augustine delivers a hit through the drawn-in infield. It's a 2-run single to left. It's now 3-0, and Gavin Lawrence was terrific on the mound again. The Panthers ace had 6 strikeouts. He allowed only a run, a complete game victory for him. The final out is a grounder to short. It's Eli Riddell making the play, and the celebration is on. Washington a 4-1 win. The Panthers are sectional champions.
Just coming in there, pitching when you have confidence is one of the most, it's just all you need really. And then that's how I got faith in my whole team, the offense, the defense. When we click, we're going to see what happens. Stepped in the box and I was really confident. Couldn't have done it without the 3 other dudes that got on base, but once that hit went through the hole, it was nothing but happiness and joy, and there's no way to explain it. It's the best feeling in the world.
And the Panthers dumped water on coach Kyle Wisher. A win in Monday's Super Sectional will send the Panthers to state. Illinois basketball coaches statewide all-star games played in Pontiac. We've got highlights from the small school games. We'll start with the girls, where Havana's Josie Hughes gets in the game, and she's a pair of threes for Team South. Here's one from the corner. Abington A-Town's Haley Redding with a solid showing for the North, 2 of her 8 points there. Tremont's Savannah Joes finishing here at the hoop for that bucket. And Notre Dame's Julia Mingus, who scored 13, gets the hoop. She was the South team most valuable player. The North team won the girls' game. Boys' all-star game with the senior stars. Tri-Valley's Braden Stombaugh scored the first points of the contest for the North. Peoria Christian's Gavin Walder does what he likes to do. He shoots the three. He knocks down a triple here. Same for his teammate Malachi Persinger, a three of his own off the dribble. That's in. And El Paso Gridley's Micah Meese with his dad Nathaniel coaching him for one last time. He scores 13. Team North won that game as well.